Good evening, GameCola faithful, and welcome back to another episode of Hacks and Slash, the very special podcast where the GameCola staff gets together to read fanfiction of very questionable quality. I'm your host tonight, Diana Gray, and with me I have a very colorful cast of characters to read one of the best Pokémon Mystery Dungeon and Sonic the Hedgehog crossovers I personally have ever read. Disclaimer, I have only read one Pokémon Mystery Dungeon Sonic the Hedgehog crossover. It is called Shadow the Hedgehog and the Mystery of Pokémon Mystery Dungeon, and I am joined by...
Alex Jedraszczak, returning as Shadow the Hedgehog.
Anna Brynisarski as Alana, who I don't know who that is.
Dana Cohen. I've been in one other Hacks and Slash, and I'm pretty sure it also included Sonic. I'm going to be reading for Black, Cheese, Dusk Noir, Amy, and Dialga.
Black Cheese is my favorite Sonic character. Hi, I'm Joseph Martin, and I will be reading the parts of Cream the Rabbit, Snivy, Xatu, Sonic, and of everyone's fan favorite, Man.
I'm John. I'll be reading the parts of Maria, Uxie, mysterious villain in parentheses, Squirtle, Silver the Hedgehog, and Grovely?
Grovyle, you uncultured swine!
You uncultured swine!
We said it like 2 minutes ago.
It's a very important character. Get it together.
I was changing the AC in my house. Okay.
Yes, Grovely. Hi, I'm Matt Breslau. James Pelster. Filling in for Matt Breslau. And I will be playing the parts of Dr. Eggman, Cream's mother, Charmander, Ginger, my favorite Pokemon, and Celebi.
And with that, let's get started with Chapter 1 of Shadow the Hedgehog and the Mystery of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. There's a little author's note here, so let me just get that.
Well, I think you should first mention what we had to do to make this fan fiction even a little bit readable.
Yeah.
So...
We hit
go ahead, Jetty. You should say, because you did it.
I hacked the mainframe.
Hack the planet!
Ran a tracer.
Yes, I got the files, I reformatted everything because it was a nightmare, which, if you're reading along, you will understand.
Yes, so we have a beautifully edited version of this. So we do not have
which
to
is
deal.
Only a little terrible.
Don't spoil it, Joe.
But all I'm saying is that if you read the original or you read this version, which we'll probably post somewhere, we're not going to complain as much about the formatting because we'd be here for 50 hours.
But we complain about it.
It's bad.
Okay.
All right.
Well, no more. Diana, start the fan fiction.
Right. The author's note. A story based on Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, but slightly different with my own fan characters. And then an asterisk. Warning, in Chapter 2, maybe a little bit in Chapter 3, there is blood and gore, so if you don't like blood or gore, don't read the chapters if it will make you feel sick. End of asterisks. If anyone liked the story, Chapter 6 won't be on here, but in Shadow the Hedgehog, the Broken Angel, and so on.
Yes, I love crossing over chapters from your fanfic with other fanfics.
Yeah, we're not going to be looking at that at all today, because I don't know what that is, so no.
Nope.
All right. Chapter 1. The beginning. Rather aptly named. The sound of rain could be heard. Then a flash of lightning came out of nowhere, and thunder clashed.
Wow, are you okay?
Lightning and thunder clashed again.
No, don't let go. We're almost there. Come on and hold on.
Lightning and thunder clashed again. Wait, that happened twice. Okay.
No, I can't hold on.
Lightning and thunder clashed again, and a flash of light came.
Wait, you mean aside from the lightning?
Meanwhile, the air was a sunset, and a black and red hedgehog, those were capitalized, was standing on a hill looking at the sunset with his arms folded.
Something is going to happen. I feel it.
Sighs.
No end quotation there. This is still Shadow.
Forget it. Nothing will change. Wait, is it? I can't...
It
is.
It is.
Okay, sorry.
Look, size, like, everything
Yeah.
is
Okay,
still
sorry.
in quotes.
It is. Okay, apparently.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Forget it. Nothing will change. Every day has been the same for me. But still it bugs me for some reason. Huff. Anyway, I can't just stand here.
A red Chaos Emerald glows in his hand.
There's another Chaos Emerald on the beach.
He skates away. Meanwhile,
Is he on roller skates?
Yeah, Shadow has hover
that's like
skates.
his thing.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Have you seen like Sonic X or anything?
Speed
Or-
of sound.
I missed that part.
Where am I?
a strange light brown creature was laying on the sand with a light blue ribbon on the left ear.
Oh no, I'm drifting.
Everything went back again. Meanwhile, there was an explosion and the black and red hedgehog landed with another Chaos Emerald.
Huff. That was too easy. I can't believe how pathetic they were. Once I have all 7, then I will find my answers and then find out whether I'm supposed to kill or protect humans, save or destroy the planet, revenge or forgive, evil or good. I guess I have to go with evil because everyone says I'm Shadow the Hedgehog, the ultimate life form that is full of evil. But why do I have the feeling it's wrong?
That was like the largest like assortment of ellipses I've ever seen.
This read very well.
That doesn't matter now. I have to carry on.
He keeps walking, then suddenly he feels very dizzy.
What? What is this feeling?
The dizziness gets worse and he falls on his knees holding his head.
It's making me feel weak.
He has a flashback. There was a female hedgehog who looked almost like him but different. She had a fringe with a red stripe covering one eye with amber and red, a ponytail with red stripe around the hair, a purple dress with light pink shoes, and a long white chest fur.
A long
And
white
breathe.
chest fur.
I
Just
don't-
a single
one.
one.
A
Just one.
long white chest fur.
Shadow!
Shadow appears to be young and was injured badly and coughs up blood.
What?
He appears to be young.
It's a flashback!
Oh.
But it's his flashback.
Yeah,
he doesn't
wait.
appear anything.
But
Yeah,
Black,
that's true.
run. Save yourself.
He falls on his back.
Shadow, no!
Strange men with gas mask came around Shadow and picked him up.
Come on, let's move it.
Oh, thank
That
God,
was
you delivered
man.
that line perfectly. I was really worried.
Rap on man. That's a rap on man, everybody.
Black was... how do you pronounce running
Rooting?
with one end?
Rooting?
Rooting.
Black was
Rooting.
rooting, trying to stop the humans with gas masks.
Let him go!
They start up a helicopter and they fly away, blowing away Black.
Black.
The flashback ended.
What was that all about? Was that me? And who is this Black?
He sees the Strage creature on the sand.
Huh? What's that a creature?
He walks to it.
Is it still alive?
And now, this is when things get complicated.
Oh no!
Because
no.
now I
What?
shift from third-person narrator to Anna's internal monologue.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I opened my eyes and I lifted my head.
Where am I?
My voice was high-pitched, like I sound like I'm so young. Shadow looks shocked.
What in the... Did it just spoke? Or was it just me?
I didn't notice Shadow behind me.
Why do I feel weird?
Shadow stares at me.
Are you okay?
I kept writing that as eyes for some reason. My
Oh,
ears
no.
flicked.
Huh? Who is...
I looked behind me and I screamed and I jumped back.
a hedgehog?
What creature are you?
I looked shocked.
A talking hedgehog? Am I dreaming this?
My head aches.
Ow, ow. I guess I'm not dreaming. Wait,
I looked at Shadow.
did you just call me a creature?
I grind my teeth and I gave him an angry look.
For your information, I'm a human, not a creature.
Shadow looked shocked.
What? You're a human? But you look like a normal creature to me.
I looked confused.
What is that?
Yeah,
mean?
What's a normal creature?
A normal
Humans are technically
creature,
creatures,
yes.
I think.
Yeah. What do you mean?
I looked down, seeing that I had paws and I seemed.
Was this
I have
rated?
paws?
It seems that I have paws.
I have paws? No, this can't be... This can't be. This is impossible.
Looked in the water.
Are you okay?
I scrammed loudly. Or screamed.
I'm an Eevee!
Framed.
No, it should be
Screamed.
screamed. Yes.
Sorry, we stepped on your line, Anna. Do it again.
Do it again.
I'm an Eevee?
It echoed. Shadow folds his arms.
So that's what you are.
I looked sad. My ears dropped down.
But it's true. I'm a human.
Shadow looks at me.
Okay, so what's your name then?
My ears went up.
My name?
Shadow gave me a slightly confused look.
You do have a name, don't you?
I looked somewhere.
Somewhere?
Somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
I looked at him.
My name is Alana.
Alana. Wow, you really are a human.
What?
Ah, yes, of course.
No,
You have a
would
name.
ever be named Alana, please.
Wow.
So tell me, what are you now?
I faced him and I sit down.
I'm a Pokemon named Eevee.
Shadow unfolds his arms and looks at me.
How did you get here? Why was you passed out? Why are you an Eevee? And why are you a Pokemon?
So what is it?
So many questions. I frowned a little.
I don't know. I don't remember what happened. In fact, I don't remember any. Oh, sorry, I don't. I don't remember what happened. In fact, I don't remember anything. The only thing I can remember is my name and that I'm a human.
I stand up.
Anyway, what's your name?
Shadow grins at me.
My name is Shadow. Shadow the Hedgehog.
I smiled at him.
Nice to meet you, Shadow.
Oh, God. I thinked for a bit.
Say, Shadow?
He looks at me.
Yes?
I looked down.
Oh,
Do you
no.
think we could work together to find my memories and my past?
Shadow looks slightly shocked.
As in me and you working as a team? Let me think.
He folds his arms and closed his eyes.
What am I thinking?
I don't know.
She's a human. Humans hate me, but she seems different. And she's like me, no memories of her past, and she's so young. And she sounds so young. She could be useful, then it's done.
He
What?
nods his head.
Yeah, we could work together. In fact, you can give us team name, Alana. It was your idea.
At least he's consistent with his misspellings.
I look down and think.
How about Sky?
Sky? Team Sky.
You know, every time I make a friend, we have to come up with a team name.
It's very
It's
important.
basically a requirement.
It's alright, it's required.
He nods his head again.
I like it. Now we're a team. I think I know someone who could help you, Alana.
He skates away.
Bye.
Wait, Shadow! Let's see if I can do this. Quick attack.
I dashed away, following Shadow. I giggled.
This is fun!
We arrived at some place I was catching my breath.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
W-A-W.
Wow, Luigi.
Wow.
Wow. I hate it. Wow, I didn't know quick attack will make me feel so alive.
Shadow look as up.
We're here.
He went in and I followed him.
Why would this someone be here? It looks empty to me.
I know this guy will help you. He's a scientist.
I looked at him.
Oh, really? So where is he?
A voice replied to my question.
I'm
Yeah.
right here.
A strange man came out. He wore a strange
Suit?
suit,
S-U-T-E.
suit or
Sutty.
something with a long mustache and bat.
Fat gases. Ah, yes.
What?
It's
Someone's-
K-rated fan fiction. We gotta say it
yes.
somehow.
Someone's
Yeah,
L
Special
key.
suit and back gases.
Someone's L key was broken.
Yeah. You was looking for me, Shadow. Well, that's strange of you.
I froze.
Oh no, this is not going to go well.
No, it isn't.
End of chapter 1. Wow, what a cliffhanger. All right.
Anyway.
Thank God author's notes don't exist, I think.
Yeah, I was just going to say that there's no,
it's just,
exit.
just straight into chapter 2 we go. Chapter 2.
love
I mean, that's how books work.
There's no disclaimer.
it's
This guy's gonna get-
There's no author's note in, like, books. Like, normally, that's just how it works.
There's no
We're just
disclaimer
so
either
used
every
to
chapter.
author's notes.
Yeah.
There's no disclaimer either. This guy's gonna
I
get
don't
sued.
own this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this guy's
wow.
totally gonna get sued. He didn't put
He ca-
disclaimers.
Chapter 2, A Opened Heart. I seemed tensed. I didn't say anything. I stayed behind Shadow's leg.
Wait, wait, how small are you?
Eevee's are small.
Yeah, Shadow's
man.
leg is
tiny.
like the size of a pencil.
I'm a little Eevee.
Yeah.
Eevees are
that's-
small.
Of course, that's right. Sorry,
I was thinking
I
more
have a
like
weird,
width.
like I don't know. The scaling is a little
The
weird.
scaling.
Yeah, I do need your help. You see, I found this Pokemon named Eevee, but was a human before.
The man looks confused.
A Pokemon once a human. Wait, how did you?
Shadow cuts him off.
She told me.
The man looks surprised.
She.
Pokemon have gender.
Yeah, like that's been a
Yeah.
thing since Gen 2. Excuse you.
Shadow looks down at me.
Go ahead. Introduce yourself.
I looked at Shadow, then at the man. I feel my insides twist, but I relaxed a little when Shadow looked calm.
Well, I guess I have to try.
Okay, I gotta breathe before this one. I nervously walked in front of Shadow, my paws shaking with every step, and alarm bells were going off inside me, but I shake it up, saying to myself,
Shadow is not afraid. I shouldn't be either.
but the feeling didn't leave. The man looked down at me with a confused look.
Well, I guess Shadow could understand what this thing is saying. Oh well, I better see for myself.
He clears his throat.
Hello, I'm Dr. Eggman, the world's greatest scientist.
The second I heard his name, I giggled in my mind.
Eggman? What kind of a name is that?
I start to smile.
I shouldn't laugh. Hello, my name is Alana.
Eggman looked shocked at me.
You spoke? How is that possible?
I sit down and my tail swiftly moves.
Well, like Shadow said, I was a human, but now I'm a Pokemon, so can you help me, please?
Eggman steps back.
Again.
Wait,
Who's
who's this
Egan?
guy? But it's not possible. There's no way you are a human or a talking Pokemon called Eevee.
He was backed up to something. I wasn't sure what. However, his glasses shined.
I could experiment on to see what you are saying. Wait, hang on.
Shadow looked shocked.
What? Experiment on her?
His
eyes looked at me.
As opposed to
Just his
some
eyes?
other part
As
of
opposed
his
to something
style
else.
could look.
Yeah.
Alana.
He feels the dizziness again.
Not this again. What memory am I going to see this time?
The flashback played out. It was of someone he knows. A girl with blonde hair, blue eyes, and a blue dress was covered in blood, and she was laying on the floor, her chest covered in blood. She was looking at Shadow with eyes filled with helplessness. Blood leaked out of her mouth and tears were streaming from her eyes.
Is this
Is
the
this
gore?
the blood part?
I think this is the
Blood
blood
and gore
part, guys.
warning. Yes,
Wow,
chapter
fair warning.
2.
Oh,
Lots
no.
of blood.
Yep.
Maria!
Maria looks at Shadow. She struggles to breathe.
Shadow, listen to me. I'm sorry. I didn't tell you the truth sooner, but what I said is true. You was never created, Shadow.
What?
You was never created.
I didn't even notice that.
You're fiction. You don't exist. You were never created.
She coughs up blood.
You was born, Shadow.
You. Ah, yes.
Oh.
Shadow fell on his knees and staring at Maria, tears began to swell in his eyes.
No. Maria. Please. You can't be.
This is my favorite line is coming up. Tears start to stream for Maria's eyes.
Jesus Christ. Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Sayonara.
How's this not canon?
Sayonara.
Her eyes closed and the escape pot released. The memory ended.
What?
Oh.
Just flies away in a cooking pan.
Escape pod, that
I was picturing
explains
a
so
flower
much.
pot, but okay.
Yeah, I was thinking flower pot as well.
Well, what was that all about?
Eggman pushed a button and all the doors had force fields on them.
All of the doors.
All the doors.
All doors. Also, this isn't Eggman, this is Eggman.
Eggman.
Who's playing him?
Haha, I've trapped you here so you can't escape. Haha, now my robots grab that Eevee.
Strong-looking robots came out of nowhere and they started to go to me. I was frozen in fear. Shadow snaps out of his thinking and sees what's going on.
Alana. Grr.
He dashed to the robots.
Leave her alone!
He used homing attack on the robots, destroying them one by one.
Take this!
He...
Kickus.
He...
Kek
is a robot.
Kick is a robot.
And
Kek is
that!
a robot. He punched another root.
The root that was in the pot that he flew away.
Yeah, duh.
Oh, yes, of course.
Maybe it was the root of all evil.
Yeah, the root of...
Oh,
No one.
story's over then.
Yeah, we did it, guys. We beat it.
No one is going to hurt her, no one.
Okay. Oh, this is another slightly long paragraph. He continues to fight the robot until he came across one that had shields on it, like ones that are stopping use from getting away. He home attacks it, but when he hits the shielded, he was zapped and his energy was being drained. He shouts in pain and he was sent flying to the wall. He gets up and tries over and over until his energy ran out. He catches his breath. Thank you.
Well done.
I had to
Well
breathe in the
done.
middle. I really tried.
I think he's breathing for you.
Oh, yeah, thank God. Thanks, Shadow.
Yeah.
What a homie.
Man, why can't I destroy this thing?
Eggman laughs.
Ha ha ha! It's because it has 4 Chaos Emeralds in it. I created this robot to get rid of Sonic, but now this creature has came along. I think I should use this situation. Ha ha ha!
Shadow was injured badly. He was still catching his breath. He tries to home attack the robot, and again he was zapped, but this time the robot grabbed hold of him and the robot squeezed him tight. Then I hear the horrifying sound of bones cracking. Shadow shouts in pain as blood came out of his mouth. My eyes widened.
There's
Yikes.
the gore.
Wow!
There it is.
Oh my god! Shadow!
The robot lets him go, and Shadow falls on the ground lifeless. I run to him immediately. His eyes were closed, and he wasn't moving at all for a while. Then he coughs up blood, and he slightly opens his eyes, and he looks at me.
I'm sorry. Alana,
He wheezes.
I shouldn't have brought you here.
I froze where I was.
Shadow!
He looked too weak to keep his eyes open, and so he closed his eyes. Then something snapped in me. An overwhelming feeling came over me. I start to glow.
Shadow!
I used the move Protect. It covered me and Shadow.
What are you doing?
I looked at him.
Shadow, let me help you.
I softly put my paw on him, and I glowed bright, and ripples of light went all over Shadow's shattered body. It healed all the wounds he had and fixed the bones that were broken and restored the blood he lost. When he was fully healed, I stopped, and Shadow gets up and looks at me.
Is that a
Okay,
movie
can I just point out that is not at all how Protect works?
Nope.
Like, no.
I call shenanigans.
Thank you. How in the world did she do that?
The Protect went away, and I looked angry at the robot.
I'll make you pay for what you did.
My mouth glowed bright and a purple ball shaped.
Shadow Ball!
I released it, and it destroyed the robot in one blow. Shadow looked shocked.
Alana.
He lifts
I
his...
always say, when I'm shocked.
He lifts his hand and clenches it into a fist.
Well, I guess I should help her. Chaos Spear!
Yellow spears destroyed the rest of the robots.
No, my robots!
I jumped in the air and I used Shadow Ball on the wall, destroying it. Then I used Smokescreen. Then me and Shadow got away safely.
What?
Later on.
10 minutes later.
Phew. That was close. That was too close.
I looked at Shadow.
Are you okay, Shadow?
Shadow looks at me confused.
How? How did you do that? I didn't know you had powers.
I paused for a bit, then I shrugged.
I don't know, Shadow. After you was hurt, something snapped inside me, and I feel I had make sure you're okay.
Shadow looks at a forest.
Where did that come from?
Okay.
In space.
Alright, good to know.
He looks at me.
Come with me.
Oh, God.
Come with me, and you'll see.
Shadow walks to the foist. It was hard to see where I was going because it was nighttime. Don't make me laugh. But I followed Shadow to a cave. He went inside. I saw there was wood in the center I know that's how you spell center in British, but whatever. And I used flamethrower on the pile of wood. Shadow sits down and leans on his back on a wall, and I went beside him and I curled up into a ball. A smile creeps up on his face and he puts his hand on my head and softly runs his fingers through my fur. It felt relaxing and nice.
Trough.
Ugh.
Don't wait. Also, I'd like to note that there have been 4 moves used up to this point, I think.
Yeah,
so
I was counting too.
Yep.
Shadow, can I ask you something?
Shadow looks at me.
Go on.
My ears went down and I looked at the fire.
Do you know how old I am?
What?
Excuse me.
Just don't even yet.
Concern?
No, this gets worse.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that's read this whole thing.
Oh no!
Shadow loses his smile and looks at me.
I never thought of how old he was. No. I don't know.
I was falling asleep.
I'm 6 years old, Shadow.
Oh, no.
Oh my god!
Hold on, that's
And then the fanfiction ended and never continued.
Immediately,
And
the
everyone closed
fanfiction
their
was over.
laptops and we were done.
My eyes closed and I sleep. Shadow looks at me shocked.
That young?
Even
Same.
he's like, oh no.
I was asleep and he still had his hand on me.
Poor kid. I wonder where her parents are. A kid this young shouldn't be all alone.
He gently picks me up and laid me on his legs like I was a pet cat. He continues to run his fingers in my fur and looks outside.
What is with this weird, like...
I don't know. Don't question it. I don't want to think about it.
This is weird.
And I should protect you from Eggman.
He whispers softly.
I'm the Eevee Whisperer. Alana, I promise you, I'll keep you safe. After all, you did save me.
Oh god, more paragraphs. He rests his head on a rock and he sleeps, and he was dreaming about Maria's death, and he was calling out her name in his sleep, which woke me up. It was early in the morning. I could just see the light. I went up to his face. He tossed and turned, and he was glowing a dark red aura. I shook him.
Shadow, wake up.
Shadow wakes up and sits up. He pants a little and looks at me.
What is it?
I looked at him.
Oh, you was having a bad dream? I thought you could be in pain. I'm sorry.
Shadow looked at me.
Don't be sorry, Alana. I'm the one who should be sorry. I didn't mean to worry you, Alana.
I looked outside for a moment, then I looked at Shadow.
I don't want to
we go.
read this.
Oh no.
Shadow, did you have someone before you met me?
Shadow paused for a second, then he closed his eyes.
Yes. Yes, I did.
I came closer to Shadow.
What was her name?
He slightly opened his eyes.
Her name was... Maria.
And she was more than 6.
You don't know that.
Maybe?
Hang on. I am currently, hang on, checking to see if she has a canon age.
Well, let us know if you find it. I put my paw on his arm.
What happened to her?
Shadow steers at the ground.
Alright, she is 12.
Ah!
Wow, twice the age.
Twice the
Okay.
age.
Yeah. She was killed because of me, Alana. This is why you can't trust me. All I'm going to do is lead you to your death. But because Maria was killed by those humans, I started to kill them. Q's, I thought that's what I was supposed to do, but now I'm not sure no more. You see, Alana, I too have no memory of my past. That's why I want to help you. Because you're a lot like me. But you shouldn't care about me. I'm filled with darkness and hate, and I'm a killer.
Oh, edgy angst.
Hamlet over here.
I frowned at him and I licked his cheek. He looked at me slightly surprised.
Whoa.
I don't see that in you, Shadow. It doesn't matter what you've done in your past. If it's bad, you can't let
Le?
that make you for who you are.
Yeah, it's fine if you've murdered. I'm cool with that.
Nah, it's fine.
Let me just lick your cheek. The appropriate reaction.
I can't get over all of this, like, I lay my paw on his arm.
I mean,
It's all just so weird.
Like, she was a person. Like, it's not like this is normal animal behavior. She was a person.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
she's like
she's adjusted real quick.
Yeah.
Shadow looked at me with soft eyes.
I see what you were trying to do, Alana. You're trying to cheer me up. But I don't deserve happiness. It's like I said, I'm filled with darkness, hate, and evil.
I looked at his eyes.
Shadow, it's your sadness that it's turning you dark. You blamed yourself for Maria's death when it was those people who killed her, but you held that grudge and you blamed all humans and you had no one to pull you out of that darkness. Your wounds may still hurt, but if you find a light in someone you trust, that light will heal your soul and heal the scars and wounds.
Completely normal stuff for a 6-year-old to say.
Yeah,
Thus every edgelord on Earth was cured.
Yeah.
Shadow's ears went up, and he lifted up his head and looks at me.
Oh my god,
Here we go.
What? Sorry. What about you, Alana? Are you my light?
I looked down, then back at him.
I don't know, that depends if you trust me or not. I don't care what you did in your past, Shadow. I'm staying with you because you're the only one I truly trust, and besides, you saved me and I owe you my life.
Like to remind everyone that Shadow was the one that brought her to that situation, but alright.
Yeah, like
And
he
then
says,
he saves him.
yeah, he says,
Yeah.
I only lead you to death, and he's correct.
He is totally correct.
And also what he did in his past was murder in cold blood.
Yes, that too.
Guys, it's fine.
It's
I sighed,
fine.
and I went and sit near the entrance to the cave looking at the early morning sky.
I don't think I'll ever find out who I am. All hope seems lost now. That Eggman guy didn't help at all.
No, he
He
did
tried
not.
one thing, time to give up.
She is an
I mean,
observant 6-year-old.
That's
To
pretty,
be
yeah,
fair.
that's pretty typical for a 6-year-old.
Yeah, that's a
yeah.
6-year-old thing to say. I looked down and I start to cry. Shadow gets up and went over to me.
Alana, don't say that.
Kneels to me and lifts up my chin.
I promise you, no matter what it takes, I'll make sure you'll have your memories back, and I'll be there every step of the way.
I sniffed.
Really? You'll help me no matter what?
He looks at me confidently.
Really, Alana?
A smile creeps up my face and I hugged him.
Thank you, Shadow.
Shadow softly rubs my back.
Please stop.
No problem. Like,
That ends
He
chapter
is-
2.
because she hugs him like a human, and then he responds by petting her like a cat.
Yeah, that's
He is-
weird, man.
Literally.
I don't like this.
John.
All
He
right.
is literally grooming her.
Yeah.
Oh. Chapter
Oh,
3,
God,
The Scream.
Oh no.
As in the painting?
Yes.
Yes.
As in all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Immediately
Yeah.
after that line.
All right. Days went into months. I'm not so sure how many months it's been since I've been with Shadow. We try to find out anything that will help me remember who I am. I was beginning to lose hope until one day I met the new faces.
Wow, the new faces.
The new faces.
Eee.
I was walking in a foist with Shadow. He seemed calm and from behind me a voice shouted. It sounded like a little girl.
Wait, come back.
Me and Shadow looked behind each other and an apple rolled down to me.
Huh? An apple?
I picked it up and a rabbit with an orange dress came over. She had a strange blue creature. That's what's flying beside her. She looked at Shadow.
I'm sorry to bother you, Mr. Shadow. I dropped my apple.
Shadow looks calmly at the rabbit.
It's hot cream, no worries.
Cream looks at me.
Thank you so much. I'm Cream the rabbit.
She points.
I already knew that!
She points to the. No, she was talking to Alana.
She's talking
Oh,
to
okay.
me. I don't know that.
She points to the creature that was flying beside her.
And this is Cheese the Joe.
Chow. The cheese smiled.
Chow.
Wow.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
Oh,
Thank you.
cream cheese. I get it.
Understanding Sonic jokes in the Sonic fanfiction. Yeah, didn't we have the miles per hour?
Yeah, the
discussion
miles
and
per
not
hour
Hacks and
thing
Slash?
that happened back in
There was
Sonic.
like a
in
long
the Sonic
pause and
one.
then Paul was
Just-
like, oh.
Oh.
I smiled at the both of them.
Hi.
I gave her back her apple, but when I closed my eyes to give her a happy look, I felt extremely dizzy.
What?
What? What?
The dizzy spell came again.
What?
Uh,
What does this
just
mean?
read it.
Dizzy or am I?
Dizzy, where am I?
A flash of light came in my mind, and all I could see is darkness, and I could hear someone's voice.
Help!
I came to my senses, and I jumped back.
Wow, what was that all about? Did I hear a cry for help?
I looked at Cream.
Did that come out of you?
Cream looks confused at me.
Something wrong?
Another voice could be heard.
Cream, where are you?
Cream looks behind.
I'm coming, Mother.
Did you actually look behind?
No.
Sounded like you did.
How dare you lie? How dare you lie like this?
She looks at me in Shadow.
Bye, Mr. Shadow.
Sayonara.
She runs off, and I looked puzzled. Past tense.
Come on, Alana, let's get going.
I was looking up ahead.
Oh.
Shadow, did you just hear a cry for help just a second ago?
Shadow looked confused at me.
No, I haven't. Maybe you was hearing things.
I looked at the ground.
No, I wasn't hearing things. I'm sure I heard a cry for help.
I sighed and I followed Shadow. Then about 20 minuets later, I heard a cry.
Nice.
Help!
I stopped and looked back.
Huh? Shadow, wait.
Shadow stops and looks at me.
What is it, Alana?
My ears rise up.
Listen.
Shadow listens and hears the cry for help.
Help!
I looked at Shadow.
Shadow, it Cream. She need help. We have to find her.
Shadow nods.
Right.
We was going to run back when suddenly someone bumps into Shadow. He falls on the floor, holding his head.
Oh.
Ow, who on earth?
When he looked at it, it was the same female black and red hedgehog he saw in his memory.
What?
The female black and red hedgehog rubs her head.
Ow.
She gets up and gasps.
Oh my goodness, I'm so very sorry. Are you okay?
She looked at Shadow.
What?
Shadow gets up.
You're that hedgehog.
The female hedgehog gasps in shock.
Shh. Shh.
Tears swelled in her eyes.
Shadow, is that you?
Shadow looks confused.
Who are you and how do you know my name?
The female black and red hedgehog looks at Shadow.
Shadow, don't you remember? It's me, Black.
It's me, Black.
This person is like reading this whole fiction with like a pirate accent. We was going to go back. Because he always says we was going to go back.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Shadow looks confused at Black.
Black?
Black stands there. She frowns at Shadow.
You don't remember, do you?
She looks down sadly.
Shadow, just what did those humans do to your memory?
Shadow still looks confused at Black.
What are you talking about?
He feels the dizziness again.
Oh no, I'm feeling the dizziness again.
Take a shot every time Shadow gets dizzy.
Or someone gets dizzy.
Again.
I'm sorry, did you say nug?
Sorry, I said ugh, I'm sorry, let me redo that line. Nug.
Continuity is fixed.
Back walks closer to Shadow.
Why are you fighting it, Shadow? Stop fighting it, Shadow. Just let it flow.
Shadow lets the memories play in his mind like a movie. When it was over, he looks at Black.
So, if I wasn't created, and you look like me, does that mean you're my?
Black finished his line.
Sister? Yes.
Sister. Okay, sorry. Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Sister.
I was very confused.
Shadow looks shocked, and he steps back.
But that can't be possible. Why do you look so much like me?
Oh my god.
I just said why it would make sense.
Black looks at Shadow.
I'm your twin, Shadow. I know you... Oh, hang on. That's all one thing. I'm your twin, Shadow. I know you don't remember, but I am your sister. All of these years I've been looking for you. Now I finally found my brother.
She embraced Shadow and cried tears of joy. Shadow was still shocked of what he found out. It felt like forever until she let Shadow go.
Shadow? Are you forgetting something? You forgot about getting Cream.
Shadow snaps
This
out.
is kind of an important moment.
Shadow snaps out of it and looks at me.
Sorry about that.
Black looks at Shadow.
Let me help you, Shadow. I think I might have saw where this cream went.
I looked at her.
Okay, fine. You could help use but please, let's hurry.
What?
Oh,
Oh, us.
It's meant to
Yeah,
say
oh,
us.
jeez.
You can
Black
help
runs
us.
off somewhere, and me and Shadow follow her. Little page break type thing. We was running for a while until we came to a place.
Wow.
Descriptive.
Even the character is
This is
confused.
Alana.
Huh? What is this place? This strange place. What is it?
What's this? What's this?
Wait a second. I know this place.
Black looks at the fog, then looks at me and Shadow.
Oh, there's
Fog?
fog.
Wait, there's fog now?
Yeah, wait, there's fog. Okay, why
There's
didn't you
fog
say
now.
the place was foggy?
Okay, I think I saw your friend go in here, though I'm not 100% sure, but I guess we'll just have a look.
Shadow looks at Black.
Black, why don't you look around and tell me if you see anything?
Oh, God.
I still think that's a...
Greatest running joke ever.
Oh, boy.
Ock.
She walks into the fog, Shadow folds his arms.
So he's not gonna help?
No, he said go in there.
It's like, okay, you
Go
think
find
she went in there,
Green's
you
sister
go
that I
and
just
find her.
met.
Who would have thought she was related to me? What do you think of this, Alana? I like that he doesn't even care about what's going on around him. He's just thinking about this still.
Shadow has reached next level not caring.
I looked ahead.
True ambivalence.
Yes.
There's no mistake. I know this place for sure. For sure.
Shadow looks at me.
Alana, are you Ak?
I looked at him.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Shadow unfolds his arms.
Alright, if you say so.
Wow. I'm so glad we had that conversation.
Covered head to toe in bandages.
I looked at the fog ahead.
Maybe Black knows.
Black walks back, formed the fog.
I'm back!
I looked at Black.
God.
No, you're not. You're black.
Yeah.
This is terrible. Hey, Black.
Hayes for horses.
Black looks down at me.
Yeah?
I looked at the fog behind her.
Do you know this place?
Black folds her arms and looks confused.
Well, that's a strange question coming from you, but I'll tell you. This place is called Fogbound Lake. It's a legendary place no one found.
What?
We
Us.
found it.
We just found
We
it.
found it.
Nailed it.
I squinted my eyes and frowned at the same time and whispered under my breath.
That takes talent.
Yeah.
Fogbound Lake.
Black continued talking.
And there's a Pokemon that lives here called Uxie.
The Shadow cuts off Black.
Wait a second, you know about Pokemon?
Black looks at Shadow.
Of course I do.
She said that like it was obvious. Me and Shadow looked at each other.
Uxie is a legendary Pokemon that wipes all the memories of other Pokemon.
I looked shocked.
What? Uxie wipes all the memories of other Pokemon?
So I hope no one will have amnesia, especially you, Shadow.
Oh my god.
Man, I really hope
Really
no
getting
one
called
has
out there.
amnesia.
Dang.
Shadow just stands there.
Maybe it was Uxie as the cause of my memory loss.
I severely
Black
doubt
looks at me.
And for you, Eevee.
I looked at her.
Huh? Yes?
Black frowns and whispers under her breath.
No, it can't be.
Shadow looks at Black.
Something wrong?
Black looks at Shadow.
Oh, no. No, it's fine. Follow me.
She leaves. Shadow looks down at me.
Alana, are you sure you're Ak?
I looked at him.
Oh, no.
Shadow, I think I know this place. I feel it.
Shadow looks surprised.
You think you know this place? Sorry.
But no one found it.
Well,
No one found it.
well, in that case, I guess we are a step closer to know who you are.
He walks to where Black has went.
Well, I better go too.
I followed Shadow. Meanwhile, with Black, she was looking at a statue of some sort of Pokemon.
Wow. That's a good statue.
Shadow ran up to Black, and I followed behind Shadow.
Hey, Black, did you find something?
Black looks at Shadow.
Yes, there's a big statue of a Groudon.
I love how you're getting all the Pokemon names.
I have not played either of these games.
Is it Groudon like
There's
Crouton?
more than two.
I think it's
Groudon.
Groudon.
Yeah.
It's just
Like
ground.
ground
yeah.
and then the preposition
On.
on.
I think that's what I said.
Yeah.
I don't
There's
remember.
a big statue of a Groudon.
There.
I looked at it, and then I went up. Oh, and I went up to it. I put my paw on it, and I whispered under my breath.
Okay, I just need to think.
I closed my eyes, and the dizzy spell came.
God.
And there's another
What?
shot.
Yep, yeah. For
Oh,
those
wait.
of you playing at home.
The dizzy spell came. Aegean?
Aegean.
Aegean?
Is he again?
The same light appeared, and I started to have a vision. In the vision, I see a strange figure. It's a bunch of spaces. The vision. That's more spaces.
I ask you again, where is she?
Cream was trapped in a glass vault holding cheese.
Who is she? I don't know what you mean.
The Figer looks angry at at Cream?
What is that supposed to be?
Maybe
You-
fighter?
Figure.
Figure?
I think it's
figure.
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 Yeah.
You know what I mean. If you don't tell me where she is, I will torture
No.
you.
Torture. Yes, that's how that's spelled.
No.
Holds cheese.
Somebody, anybody, I'm trapped. Help.
I-
Help me, I'm trapped. Help.
Anyone else
And
can
then, that's the end of the vision. End of vision.
Wow.
That was Cream.
Shadow looks at me. Now we're back to this.
What's wrong?
I looked at him.
Shadow, we have to hurry.
I'm so glad I have all of the engaging content.
Is this that song Trapped at the Drive-Thru by Weird Al? And he looked at me, and I looked at him.
I rushed inside.
Inside where?
The
Wait,
statue.
Oh, yes, of course.
He runs after me. Meanwhile,
Why am I here? I don't understand.
I ask you again, where is she?
Cream was trapped in a glass vault holding cheese.
Who is she? I don't
You
know.
could
what-
literally
I
copy
don't know what you
paste
mean.
this, and you didn't.
Oh wait, no, they spelled figure right this
No,
time.
they spelled Volt wrong. And
Yeah, but they spelled figure right. So it's not
Yeah.
copy pasted.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's
this
not.
is fine.
The figure looks angry at Cream.
You know what I mean. If you don't tell me where she is, I will torture you.
torture again.
Cream looks scared.
No.
Holds cheese.
Somebody, anybody helped me. I'm trapped. Help.
I run in.
Cream, over here. We came to help you.
Cream looks at me.
You.
Shadow came running in.
Cream, are you alright?
Cream looks at Shadow.
I'm fine. I'm just trapped and I'm scared. Get me out, please.
I looked at Cream with confidence.
Don't worry, Cream. We'll get you out.
The figure flowed down.
Oh.
Well. This is a deep well. The urban legend returns.
I looked at the figure.
Is that...
The dark figure went to the light and it was yellow with a gem on his head.
See?
Yuxi looks at me.
I've been waiting for you.
Mr. Anderson.
Yeah.
I looked at Yuxi.
I guess I have to fight Yuxi. I guess I have to
don't be
now.
a legendary
I have to
Pokemon.
fight him.
Yeah.
Shadow went beside me.
Alana, let me help you.
Yuxi looks angry at Shadow.
No, I'll fight her and her alone. Back off.
I looked at Shadow.
I was gonna make a joke there.
Shadow, it's okay. I'll be okay. I'm 6.
Yeah.
Shadow nods his head and went over to free Cream.
Let's fight.
I went into fighting mode.
Confusion.
Just confusion.
The confusion hits and it lifts me and made me hit the walls and floor more than once, then lets me drop on the floor. I wiped the blood off my lips.
I don't know how many times, but more than once.
More than once.
Is this the Imperious curse from Harry Potter? Like, you just could whip them against walls and stuff?
Wait, and I was trying to stand up.
He's very powerful.
You've done for swift attack.
Yellow flied to me and it didn't stop. I moaned in pain.
Ugh. I can't lose.
Yuxi was going to launch another swift attack when suddenly
Stop!
there was an explosion. I opened my eyes and there lying beside me was a green snake-like Pokemon with the same blue ribbon around its head. He was bleeding and was moaning in pain.
Oh.
I'm hit. Oh no.
I looked shocked.
You saved me!
He groans in pain.
Don't worry about me. Get out of here. Save your friend.
I close my eyes.
Get down!
Shadow looks confused.
What? Why?
Several reasons.
You want to
dark-
get someone
got
hasn't been paying attention.
I glowed dark blue aura.
Yuxi!
I stared to glow bright, and I was screaming. I glowed brighter and brighter.
Oh, snap! Black, get down!
I just read the last line.
Black looks at Shadow.
Keep going.
Ock.
Black and Shadow gets down. And I glowed brighter and brighter, and dark blue aura surrounds me.
What the?
I used the move Roar of Time. I unleashed a bright blue beam that
objection.
Hang on. Let me read this first, and then I'll be mad. I unleashed a bright blue beam, came out of my mouth, which made everything shake, and it was so big and powerful. It heads to Yuxi. He looks at it.
Oh, pancakes.
Lol, so random.
I would like to object to the use of Roar of Time. That is a
Yes,
Dialga
I would like to
exclusive
heartily
move.
object.
And also, let me just go ahead and count real quick. I
Yes,
think
yes,
that
that's
was
what I
We're
was
the
on
fourth
thinking.
5.
move.
This is 5.
You sure? Because it was Shadow. It was Quick Attack first.
Shadow Ball, Quick Attack, Flamethrower.
Wait, when was there
And
Flamethrower?
Protect. And now Roar of
Use
Time.
flamethrower to light a fire.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then Protect, and then you're right.
So we are at 5.
Yeah, we're at 5 moves.
This one is already breaking a lot of
Yeah,
rules,
plus-
though.
yeah.
so-
Yeah.
There was a big explosion with lit everything. When it was over, Yuxi was on the ground, and I went to the green snake-like Pokemon.
Hold still, I'm going to heal you.
I put my paw on him, and ripples of light covers his body, and his wounds were healed, and he gets up.
You saved me. You saved my life, thanks a lot. Owlet.
I looked at him.
You're a Snivy, aren't you?
Snivy looks at me.
Yes, but how did you know what I am?
I looked down.
I just know.
He tilted his head slightly.
Who are you anyway?
I looked at Snivy.
My name is Alana.
Snivy moved his head to the normal position.
The normal
What? All right.
position.
What?
Snivy does a standard T-bow. Alana, that name isn't that a human name, and also it sounds familiar. Where have I heard it before?
I turned away.
You should go.
I started to walk away.
Wait, when will I see you again?
Everyone is coming on to the 6-year-old. I looked at him.
Stop. Soon.
I
And
leave.
the 6-year-old is reciprocating, apparently.
Soon.
Hi, what's
I'll
happening?
be waiting a lot of... Why am I here?
Why
leaves.
is
What am
everyone
I
hitting on
doing
the
here?
6-year-old?
I jumped in, I got exploded, and then I'm like, oh,
You
by the
did
way, who are
nothing,
you?
effectively.
Why
What is
did
my
she
whole
say
thing?
you should go instead of like, oh hey, you want to join with us, or
Am
like
I turning into the edge?
I don't know.
You've been hanging out with Shadow too
What's
much.
happening?
Also,
Out of the
why was
edge.
Snivy confused that the other Pokemon knew what he was?
I don't know.
I don't know, just let's keep going. Soon, I'll be waiting, Alana.
Stop.
He leaves.
Uh,
How dare you?
How could I be beaten by you? You're very strong.
I looked
What?
at Yuxi.
Yuxi, before we leave, we have something to ask you. Have you seen any humans come up to this place?
The answer is no. No human came to this place. Humans don't exist on this planet. Why do you ask such a question?
Then how do you know what they are?
Wait, yes,
Whoa.
humans exist on this planet. Shadow is here, and he knows Maria.
And
Well,
Dr.
also-
And
Eggman,
Dr. Eggman.
who we actually saw.
Totally.
And also
Humans
Pokemon
never heard
trainers.
of them. Some fake.
Yeah, and Pokemon. Well, actually,
Well,
no.
Mystery
in the
Dungeon.
Pokemon
Mystery
Mystery
series,
Dungeon,
there aren't
there are-
Pokemon trainers.
Yeah. But, like...
But there are humans.
There are
But there are
humans.
definitely humans canonically in this very story.
I took a deep breath.
Well, you see, it's because of this.
I explained everything to Yuxi.
What? Your name is Alana?
I looked.
Has that not come up yet?
No,
I'm
not to
pretty
Black.
sure it has.
I looked at her.
Yes? Why?
Black looks away and looks slightly sad.
It doesn't matter.
I looked at the exit.
What?
Okay, cool, anyway.
This fanfiction is very insistent on letting us know exactly where anyone's eyes are looking at any given time.
There's like 50% of this fanfic is just looking at something or looking in a certain expression.
And I still have no idea what's going on.
Upcoming part. Get ready.
There's a really fun word coming up.
just keep going.
Multiple times.
Wow.
Don't read ahead.
Wow.
Do not
Just
read
go.
ahead.
Don't.
Oh,
Let's
no.
wait till we get to it.
Well, in that case, we should get going.
All of us leave and Cream went back home. Meanwhile, with Snivy, a blue turtle-like Pokemon went to Snivy.
Yo, dude, what's taking so long?
Lizard?
A Lizurid-like Pokemon went near Snivy too, with the flame burning on his tail.
Come on,
What?
Snivy, let's go.
Wait,
Snivy looks ahead.
I said I would be waiting for her.
The blue turtle-like Pokemon looks at Snivy.
who is her?
Snivy sees me.
There she is. She's over there.
The blue turtle-like Pokemon looked where Snivy is looking.
Oh my god.
The Lizard-like Pokemon did the same.
Where?
I came walking down and in the blue turtle-like Pokemon and the Lizard-like Pokemon's eyes, I was a very cute and hot Eevee.
What? What?
And their noses bleed.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
I would like to formally object to this.
Too late.
Is it because
too
of the
late.
ribbon?
You signed up.
Hello, yes.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh my gosh.
The first line is a Squirtle. The
Oh my god, I
lizard,
hate that.
like Pokemon's mouth drools.
Talk about hot.
I hate it.
I went to Snivy.
Oh my god. Oh, this is awful. Hi, Snivy. Are these your friends?
The both of them faint. And that ends
What?
chapter 3.
What? The end?
I'm glad to be moving on.
Ah, yes.
Hello, yes, please help.
Yes.
Please help.
Like
And we move
report.
straight on to chapter 4, The Legend. The lizard-like Pokemon and the turtle Pokemon get up and came to me. Their noses were still bleeding. The turtle-like Pokemon starts to talk.
Oh, no.
Hi, my name is Squirtle.
The lizard-like Pokemon starts to talk too.
And I'm Charmander.
The both of them look traumatized at me.
Wow.
I'm traumatized.
I'm
so
very
traumatized right now.
traumatized.
I only felt that way after I watched the Truman Show.
All right, together now.
Traumatized. So
Sal,
who are you?
I blinked a few times and I shaked my head.
Same. Oh no.
The whole... Yeah.
My name is Alana.
Squirtle and Charmander looked shocked at me.
Wait, do you mean the legend?
I looked confused.
Legend? What legend?
Charmander's face went normal.
T-pose.
Unamused.
You don't know?
Squirtle's face went...
What?
Squirtle's
Squirtle's face.
Squirtle's face went normal too.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Squirtled.
You just got squirtled.
Oh, we thought you was the legend,
The
Alana.
legend.
I looked at the both of them.
Tell me about this legend.
Charmander rubs his head.
Well, we don't really remember how the legend goes, but we know a Pokemon named Xatu has a psychic Pokemon that has told yous about it. You can come with yous and you can listen to it if you want.
Use guys.
Yous, guys. See, I told you, he's saying it with like a weird accent.
Squirtle looks at me.
So what do you say?
I thought for a moment.
This could tell me who I am, maybe. This is the missing piece to my past. Okay, I'll come, but need to get my friends first. Oh my
Friends.
god.
Friends.
Friends.
Friends, okay?
Squirtle smiled.
Then we'll wait for you.
I went off to get Shadow and Black. After I explained to them what's going on, I went back to Snivy's gang and we set off to find Xatu. On the way we were walking, something struck my mind.
She joined a gang.
Stroop.
I believe that's true.
Heck yeah. Oh, I almost forgot.
I looked at Snivy.
Oh my god.
What team are you called?
Snivy looked at me.
the important questions.
I know, thank God.
We're called Team Darkness. I'm the leader of this team.
I feel like we should be Team Darkness. Because we have Shadow, Black, and Eevee.
It's copyright, patented, trademark.
Yes, of course.
I smiled.
That's so cool. So what's your story, Snivy?
Squirtle answered my question.
Cool.
Excuse me?
We found Snivy in a darker area of the woods.
I look at Squirtle.
Luke.
Really?
Charmander waltz beside Squirtle.
I'm waltzing now. Yeah, that's right. He had no memory of who he was, but he knows he is a human, but he doesn't even remember his own name as a human.
I looked shocked.
Is that so? He's a human like me, but he has no memory of who he was. He doesn't know his human name, however.
Nope.
Doing.
Oh my god. Help. He don't know his human name, however. I do. Interesting.
She does?
Interesting.
Yeah, Alana.
Do I? What is it?
Alana.
Oh,
it was her.
Interesting.
I thought she meant she knew.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Squirtle spoke with a little bit of excitement in his voice.
Excitement.
Yeah, he even has Pokemon powers that no normal Snivy will get.
There you
Does
go,
that
it's
include being able to
explained.
use more than 4 moves?
I guess so.
No, not at all.
It all makes sense, guys.
Ah, of course.
About 30 minutes passed, and we finally arrive at this tent.
What?
Whose tent?
This one right here.
This tent.
We're here. All we need to do is go in this tent and then...
Zatu pops out of the tent unexpectedly.
What?
Oh.
Whoa.
I couldn't resist.
Hello!
Squirtle jumps and yells, and then he pants.
As Squirtles do.
Yeah.
Don't ever do that again!
Zatu walks out of the tent.
Sorry about that. I was expecting you.
Jesus, what are we? Yo, was that what?
He shakes his head.
Well, anyway, we want to tell you we want to tell you about that legend.
Zatu nods his head.
Very well, very well. I'll tell you about the legend.
He noised Shadow, Black, and me.
Noised.
Noise.
Who are they?
Nuts.
Are those your friends? Caw!
Squirtle
no.
looked at me, Shadow, and Black.
Yep, you got that right.
Zatu squinted his eyes at me. I looked at him.
It's rare to see an Eevee around these parts. Strange caw! Well, anyway, I'll tell you about the legend.
Squirtle sounds exited.
This is so cool. I'm getting popcorn.
Squirtle gets popcorn and sits down.
That was the
Is
actual
everyone
line.
ready?
That wasn't a joke.
That was easy.
The legend.
Christ.
Legend tells of a girl that was born in the future and raised in the future. Caw!
And muting?
Her name was Alana. She's the last female human that looked like Pokemon. Her parents and her people died when she was about 4 to 5 years old. Caw! Her parents never named her when they died. A white Pokemon named Reshiram adopted her, and then Reshiram named her Alana and made her a princess because she knew she will bring hope and life back to her planet.
What?
Caw!
I stopped paying attention.
And this was like a year ago.
Goddamn.
Yeah. How do you not remember this?
She lived in the darkness with just her Pikachu.
What? There was a Pikachu?
Caw!
Where?
Wait, hang on. So is she actually a human, or is she a human that looks like a Pokemon?
One day she came on to Earth and the humans harmed her and experimented on her.
How rude.
She tried to flee. But she was injured with a J But when was safe, she had 2 partner Pokemon that will help her save a certain planet Ka. Then later, when she was time traveling, the portal was destroyed. Ka. A prophecy said that she will one day return to save this planet. There was a rumor of another one lived too, but I'm not so sure. Ka.
Right, because
But
I
this
believe
legend had been passed down through generations. The sad thing is, if her people were killed and she had a time traveling accident, she can't alter her people's phantom weather.
This is progressively degenerating.
If she is in the past or not, because time and space around her planet has been disrupted.
What is this? When did time travel come into play?
End
Yeah.
of legend.
What is Fant weather?
Joe, do you see
so
why I wanted
many
to give you that
problems
paragraph
with
now?
this.
A time-traveling accident she can't alter her people's phantom.
Weather.
It's like, imagine if this paragraph was written like taking a single breath, and at the very end the author was just like, and can't alter people's Fant weather.
Yeah, it's just the author running out of breath.
Maybe it was text-to-speech.
Yeah, I know, because text-to-speech
Well,
wouldn't
no, that
give
would
you
get it right.
non-existent words.
Yeah, it's weird.
Also, can I just
depends
point
how
out,
bad
like,
you
one
say
last
it.
thing, that Zatsu is like, okay, this is the legend. There's also this one bit of the legend, but I don't know if I believe that bit. Just that one little bit about the other survivor. I don't know.
It's also a legend about the future.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, that's weird.
yeah, how does that work?
Well,
Wait.
shall we continue?
No.
End of legend.
I said,
Ka.
Squirtle finished eating and looks at me.
So, this is why we thought you was the legend.
I looked down.
If that's my past, and my parents are dead,
No, that's your future. Wait.
I had a mini
Yep.
flashback and all I saw was fire, and I snapped out of the memory and tears swelled up.
this can't be. I can't be here.
I run outside in tears.
Oh, say. Wait, Alana.
He runs after me, Zatu watches.
I don't want to
You
say
should
this.
say it.
No,
You have to
no.
say
I
it.
think you
Oh,
should say
no.
it.
I don't,
You should
No.
I
say
don't
it.
want to say it.
You gotta
I think
say
you
it.
have to say it.
You have
Say
to
it.
say it.
I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I sense a romance in her future.
In-
Ka. Definitely the
in 12
far off
yeah.
future several years from
Probably
now.
At least
Ka.
12 years
At
from now.
least 12 years from now.
At least 12 years from this moment to romance. Maybe. Ka.
Did you read the rest of the line?
Strange. Ka. Animals and humans don't normally get along. Ka.
Black looks confused at Zatu.
What?
I
Same.
agree. I
Yeah.
agree.
Dana's actual reaction.
Yeah, just
Not acting,
what?
guys.
Meanwhile, with me and Shadow, I was running, then I stopped. I was in the center of a forest, and I cried my eyes out. Then I hear Shadow's voice in the distance calling out my name.
Alana! Alana, where are you?
He looks around and he saw me crying and he kneels down to me.
Alana, why are you crying?
Oh my god!
Don't be a little
What is
wimp.
this?
Jesus.
Emotion.
Just found out your parents are dead. Man up.
I sniffed and I looked at him with tears streaming from my eyes.
Didn't you hear Zatu? My parents are dead, Shadow. I'm an orphan.
What's that?
I cried
I don't want
harder.
to keep doing this. I don't want to keep doing this voice.
I have to read the bad part.
Yeah. I have no family. They're all gone. Now I have no one to go back to. No one to care for me.
Anna, stop making me feel and
I know,
empathize with
it's
this
really
fictional
not like-
character.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop being a good voice actor, Jesus.
Be worse at acting, Anna.
Yeah.
Just so everyone knows I dab.
The quality of your voice acting far exceeds that of the fan fiction it's in.
You're welcome.
Alright, is everyone ready?
No.
I'm ready.
Too bad.
I'm sitting down.
I closed my eyes and was crying for a while. Then I felt Shadow pick me up and held me close to him. My head was pressed onto his chest. I opened my eyes and I could see his white fur around my face, and I could hear his heart beating. I went silent and my cheeks went rosy. I feel his hand softly stroke my head all the way down to my tail.
Stop. This is where you stop.
What?
This is not okay. This is where you stop.
No.
Oh my god.
Bad.
Nope.
Help. Shadow. What?
He hushed me.
Shh. It's Ak. It's Ak.
It is Ak. I sniffed and looked slightly confused at him.
Why are you?
Because he's terrible.
He cuts me off.
It's not true, Alana. You do have someone who cares about you.
I looked up at him.
But I thought you said I can't trust you and you'll only lead me to my death.
Shadow holds me tighter.
What?
Just go with it. Just read it.
That was before I found out your parents were dead, Alana.
Yeah.
I didn't like you before, but now that I know that
now I know
information-
you're an orphan. Clearly, I can be more of a considerate human.
I thought you had someone to go back to.
Someone to protect you from me.
Yeah. And after what Satu said, I can't help but feel sympathy for you.
What is this, blood
You're
rain?
only 6 years old.
Don't
And all this
acknowledge
time
it.
you had no one to take care of you.
He continues to
Continues
stroke
to
my
stroke
fur.
my fur. Oh, sorry.
That just made it kind of weirder.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so terrible.
Yeah.
Oh
No,
no.
Keep
going,
going.
keep going.
No kid should go through that.
I looked at his eyes and he looked at my eyes too. I was lost in his
What?
eyes and his face came close to mine. My heart started to beat faster and I closed my eyes. Shadow stops and lets me go and moves away and I stand there frozen a bit.
Thank you, Shadow.
Jesus.
No.
Read it.
No.
The answer to that is no.
Read it.
Oh my god. Oh, what's he about to?
I looked at
hope
him
not.
and he looked at me.
Come on, Alana. The others are waiting for yous.
I followed him. Okay.
Wait,
end of
what?
That scene. Thank God. 2 years later, I was 8 years old now. Pretty much everyone
Oh,
knows me
that
now.
makes it okay
that
then.
doesn't,
Pretty much everyone knows me now. Shadow helped me control my powers over the years, and strange things have been happening. More and more Pokemon has come into Shadow's planet, and places around Shadow's planet has been frozen in time. We wasn't sure why, until one day, I run up to Shadow.
Shadow, wake up.
Shadow looks at me.
What? What is it, Alana?
I looked at him.
Come quick. Everyone is crowding town. Yeah. And a Pokemon was in the center of the town.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dusk Noir. I came from the future.
Yeah.
Now, you might have noticed that in certain places, time has frozen, and Tao might think, how did this happen? Well, I'll tell you now.
I thought that a while
You
ago.
see, there are these gears called time gears. They keep the flow of time, but once they are removed, time will freeze in that area, and this has been spreading all over your planet you called Mobius.
Panic.
And who is to
Panic.
blame,
Wait
you
a minute.
ask? Well, not so long ago, at Fogbound Lake, Uxie saw a Pokemon took the time gear out of that area.
Why was that whole speech sound like a traveling salesman? Hello, my name is Duskmar. Now
That
you
is
might have
how I
wondered,
felt this
why has
character
time
was.
been frozen? Well,
In
let
the
me
video
tell
game,
you.
Duskenor kinda is a
It's
traveling
He
salesman.
is in the
He's
center
also
of town making an announcement.
gigantic.
Oh, so
Yeah.
that was actually
Yeah.
No,
like
that's amazing.
accurate writing?
I wouldn't say
Yeah, I
kinda?
know it's accurate.
A little bit?
A blue hedgehog named, oh my god, can you believe it? Sonic looked shocked.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Thank God, levity.
What? What?
Sonic has literally one line.
I've got two.
We got
There's another
you.
one
They
down
better
there.
sell it.
What? Why would someone take a time gear?
That was great. A pink hedgehog named Amy looked slightly sad.
Why would this Pokemon do such a thing?
How did I pronounce this last time?
I honestly
Dusknoir
didn't...
clears his throat, and they all looked at him.
The Pokemon's name is Grovyle. Oh.
You got it in one.
Did I really?
That was it. Yeah. I mean, we did say it like 10 times at the beginning, but...
Shut up.
I looked up.
Grovyle. That name rings a bell.
We think he's heading to Crystal Cave, so we have a plan on catching him. No one will go to Crystal Cave until Grovyle is caught.
That's how we'll get him. We just won't go to where he is.
Flawless plan.
Oh, Sonic again.
He does have more than
Yeah.
one line. I apologize. Everyone seems
What I
relieved.
said. That's good. ...
I looked down thinking.
You get a chili dog.
Why does Grovile's name haunt me? Oh, jeez.
What?
Haunt.
Shadow noticed I was in deep thought.
Are you Alana?
I looked at him and I gave a smile.
Yeah, I'm okay, Shadow.
What?
That's...
Yeah, I'm okay, Shadow. Let's do some rescue missions.
There's something kind of great about Shadow always saying "Ock" and Alana always just saying "okay" back.
I refuse to do it because I keep forgetting to do it.
That's fine.
I bumped into someone. It was Team Darklight, Ginger the Ponyta, the leader, and her gang, Viper and Drapion, our rivals / enemies. The first time I met them, they attacked me, not stopping, and if it wasn't for Shadow, I could have been killed. Shadow growls at them, and dark red aura surrounds him.
Oh, thank God.
What are you doing here?
Ginger looks at him.
Doing rescue missions, of course. Oh, and don't be ashamed if we are the ones who save the planet. That will only mean we are better than you.
What? Shadow glows darker and his eyes glows red.
What? Wait!
Wait, what?
Oh, why
know, but
I
it's supposed to be
oughta.
oughta.
Why
It's
I
supposed to be
oughta.
Otta.
It says Oter.
It says
A-U-T-E-R.
Yeah.
It says
Auteur.
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 It says
It does.
auteur.
Auteur, yeah.
Auteur.
Why Artur?
He went up to Ginger and was about to strangle her, but I stoped him.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
He has murdered before.
Yeah, he has done it before.
Don't, Shadow. It's what she wants.
She wants to be killed?
No, to provoke him. But yeah. Shadow's aura calms down and his eyes went normal and he looks at me.
Alana.
Team Darklight walked off, and me, Shadow, and Black also walked off. Dusknoir sees me and Shadow walk to do rescue missions, and he floats over to use.
Did you call that Eevee Alana?
Shadow looks at him.
Yeah. My name is Shadow. And you see, she was once a human, and now she's a Pokemon.
Dusknoir looks at me.
I see.
Shadow looks at me.
Does her name mean something?
Dusknoir shakes his head.
No, not at all.
Me and Shadow walk away, and Dusknoir pulled a fat smile.
Wait, so does Shadow not remember the legend? Like, what happened? I mean, it has been 2 years, but like... Oh, also, that previous sentence was, did you call that Eevee, Alana?
Yeah. Where my voice is going. Me, Shadow, and Black done some rescue missions. Then a few days later, we heard that Grovyle was caught, and we all went to town to find out what's going to happen. Some sort of dimensional hole.
One word.
Dusknoir.
Dimensional hole.
Oh yeah. Oh, that is how you spell dimensional. Dimensional hole was behind Dusknoir.
Attention, everyone.
He looks at. Is it really not pronounced Grovyle? Because I thought it was.
It is Grovyle.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, I've
Grovyle,
been wrong
yeah.
My entire life.
Yeah,
He
everyone
looks at
knows
Grovyle.
Finale! Grovyle has been caught at last. Now, finale! The future of this planet is saved.
Grovyle shakes his head and tries to speak, but can't since he was tied up. But then Dusknoir pushed Grovyle in the dimensional hole, and Dusknoir was about to go in, then he remembers something.
What?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, this is like huge spoilers for the game. I should probably put that at the beginning.
Oh. Yeah.
He turns
spoilers.
to everyone.
Before I leave, I need Shadow and Alana to come here.
Shadow looks at me.
Let's go, Alana.
Me and Shadow walked up to Dusknoir.
I can't thank you enough for saving this planet, Dusknoir.
Dusknoir looks at Shadow.
That's okay, Shadow. That's why I was brought here, Shadow.
My ears went down and I looked at him.
No, you look down.
My ears went down and I looked down.
Yes.
Oh, I looked down. I'm sorry.
In that order. In that
That's
order.
okay. So is this really goodbye?
Dusknoir looks at me.
Yes, it is. Or is it?
What?
I looked up
What?
at him.
Huh?
His belly opens and me and Shadow look shocked.
What?
You two are kameing with me.
Yeah.
Shadow look as confused.
What in the...
He grabs me and Shadow.
Eve, let go!
Shadow struggles to break free from Dusknoir's grip.
Let me go! Space.
Dusknoir drags us into the dimensional hole and me and Shadow yelled. Everyone.
Oh my
goodness.
goodness.
Alana,
Shadow.
Shadow.
Including Alana and Shadow, we are also saying this.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't say
Oh my
it.
Dusknoir was
goodness.
also saying it.
Yes. Yeah. and,
Dimensional hole closed before anyone
Why is
could
it
do
one word?
anything.
I like how it's
Yeah, why-
consistently one word.
Yeah,
this
it's
person has
consistent.
decided that
Just
is one word.
Dimensional.
This is the last chapter, no? Chapter 5? Yeah.
Actually,
Chapter
enough.
5. No title on this one, just chapter 5. I was knocked out, but I was waking up. I feel something warm wrapped around me. I open my eyes and I see Shadow's arms around me, and I was pressed. Agented him.
Agented him. Yeah, agented.
Shadow?
I got up and looked at him, and it looked like he protected me from a fall.
You protected me?
He moves, and he lifted his head.
Why are you shocked?
Ugh, what just happened? Where are we?
I looked around, and I gasped.
Open your eyes, Shadow.
Oh, I never thought of that.
He could hear the worry in my voice, and he opened his eyes and looked around. Everything was black and gray, and everything was black and gray, no color, and things frozen in the air.
What? What happened here? Everything looks dead. How long have we been sleeping, Space?
I thought for a moment.
Shadow, I don't think we're in the same timeline. I think we were transported to the future.
Shadow looks down at me.
The future?
I nod my head.
Yeah, Dusknoir said he was from the future, so that portal must have sent us to the future. Could Shadow be the cause of this future? No, don't say that. Shadow has nothing to do with this, I feel it.
Why would you even think
Yeah,
that?
what?
No.
Seriously.
Shadow sits up.
But why Use? Why did he drag Use here?
I
It's so
looked down.
consistent. I don't know, but we must find a way back to our own time. Maybe if you use your power, maybe it will transport us back.
Shadow looks down at me.
I don't think that will be possible, Alana. You see, time is frozen here, so if time isn't flowing, I can't use chaos control cues. I need a space-time rift. However, I would use chaos control to find one, and maybe we could go back.
I now completely understand what's going on.
Yeah, oh, now it makes perfect sense.
I looked at him.
Let's try it.
He nods and pulls out his Chaos Emerald.
Chaos control!
We teleport into a different area.
Oh boy.
Look around, Elena. Maybe we could find something to get us back.
I nod.
Okay, Shadow.
Oh, look, a car.
I look around the area, and then I see something glowing in the distance.
Huh? What's that?
I went to it, and it was a blue crystal.
A blue crystal? Why do I have a feeling I should put it on?
Okay.
What?
Big paragraph.
But you're an Eevee.
I picked up the crystal and I put it around my neck, and my body starts to glow bright. My body grows bigger, and my tail disappears, and my features change, and then the glowing was over. I looked down and I saw I had human hands, and I was wearing a sky blue t-shirt and darker blue shorts, blue shoes with a pink stripe in the middle, and I had long brown hair. I was a human again, with Shadow.
Now it's appropriate.
No, now
It's not,
now
she's
it's-
still 6.
No, now it's
She's
even
8.
No,
worse.
she's 8.
She's 8 now.
She's 8 now. It's
Even
fine. It's not
worse.
fine. It's not fine. It's not
Oh
fine.
no.
Where is she? It's not safe being here.
He hears my voice in the distance.
No way!
He looks where my voice is coming from.
Huh?
He went to the area where he heard my voice. Then he sees me looking at my arms and cloths and my ears.
How are you looking at your ears?
How did this happen? Is it because of the crystal?
Shadow looks confused at me.
Alana? Is that you?
I looked at him.
Eve, Shadow.
My ears went down and I looked slightly scared.
Wait.
I think
you're a
the
human.
implication is that she still has Eevee ears. Possibly?
Okay.
I don't know.
Or maybe they just forgot that she just transformed.
It could be.
Oh, no. I think I finally get it. Okay, the human that looks like,
That
a,
looks
Pokemon.
like a Pokemon.
She's anthropomorphic.
She has the ears.
Yeah, so she has, like, the ear, although she doesn't have the tail, but yeah, so she's, like, kind of a hybrid, I guess?
I will accept it if it means we can finish
We
this
can do it.
fanfiction.
Come on, guys. We're in the home stretch.
You're a human.
I looked at him.
Yeah. I'm not sure how it happened, but I think it's the crystal on my neck.
Shadow just looks at me.
You're a human that looks like a Pokemon. Alana, what are you?
I looked down.
I don't know.
Shadow all of a sudden drops on the floor, and I looked at him.
What?
Shadow!
I ran up to him and I looked around him, and I saw there was an infected wound on his arm.
What? What did
When
that
did that happen?
Wait, here we go. Hang on. This is another great part.
Oh, no.
He's hurt. Has hurt. And it looks bad. It must be poison.
Oh,
I still had my blue ribbon, and I held his arm, and I sucked and spat out the poison from the wound.
No.
What?
Just when you thought it was over.
At 6 years old.
I did this a few times. She's
eight
8 now.
8. She's 8.
I did this a few times, and then I wrapped the ribbon on his arm.
Quick
Yeah, that should
PSA,
do it.
that doesn't work.
Nope.
If your
Yeah,
friend has
like-
anything in their arm, just don't do that.
Yeah.
I looked at him. He was completely out. I keeled beside him. I waited until he woke up. When he did, he looked at me confused.
What just happened?
I don't know.
I'd like to know.
You got
I
saved
looked
by
at
a
him.
kid yet again.
You passed out. You had a cut on your arm and it was in bad shape and it had poison in it, and so I had to suck the poison out and cover it.
Oh god, I forgot about the end. Shadow looked at his arm with the ribbon on.
I would have been fine anyway, Alana.
Wow.
I
Once
looked at
again.
him.
Out the edge.
Out of the edge.
Oh, no, you wouldn't, Shadow. If a wound isn't treated, you could get sick because of blood poisoning.
What?
Oh no!
I have terminal blood poisoning.
Shadow looks at my eyes and looks at my human body. His cheeks went a rosy color.
Oh.
He's already red.
no.
Hey y'all.
You look beautiful.
She's
For
8.
some reason.
I blushed and I just looked at him.
I'm 8 years old is what she says, and then she leaves. 'Cause it's terrible.
Suddenly, the crystal glows, and she teleports away, and she lives out.
Come on, you all know that that's
another
not what
10 years of
happens.
life, and then comes back to this exact
the
moment, and the
time
following
traveling.
10
happens.
years. And then,
Time traveling.
10
Right.
years of her actual life passes, and she's teleported back to this moment.
We all know that that's not what happens. Everyone keep reading, please.
What?
I'm giving our audience the opportunity to hear the thing I just said and accept that as
I'm
true.
accepting that one.
Shadow shakes
I
his
like
head,
that one.
as do I.
Nothing. Canonically, I think it's the poison.
I just looked at him frozen a bit.
Yeah, you got that right.
Canonically speaking.
He sits up and
She
gets
knows.
up.
Let's get going, Alana.
He holds out his hand to me, and I took it, and we walked to find a way
Why?
back to our own time.
Do.
We walked to what seems like forever. Then I stopped. I sensed someone was ahead. Shadow looked at me.
What's wrong, Elena?
I looked up ahead.
Someone's there.
Shadow looked ahead and sees a silhouette of someone. He squinted his eyes.
Silver?
A silver hedgehog looked at Use and walked to Use.
Shadow, what are you doing here?
Shadow looks at Silver.
I was going to ask you the same thing.
Silver puts his hand behind his head.
Well, let's just say the future is now this. And I was trying to find a way to stop this from happening.
He sees me.
It was the kid.
At least he acknowledges she's a kid.
Yeah, this is a child, thank you.
Silver, this is Alana. 2 years ago, she was a Pokemon named Eevee, and she was passed out in the sand.
She was a Pokemon like 2 seconds ago.
Yeah.
That's true.
Silver
Unless
looks.
she's 10
But
now.
also 2 years ago, he's not wrong.
Yeah, he's not incorrect.
Yeah.
Silver looks shocked.
I'm shocked. Alana as in the legend.
Shadow looks at Silver.
You know about her?
Silver looks at me.
Well, kinda. I knew a boot the legend, but I don't know what kind of human she is, and what I do know is that she has a lot of powers.
Shadow looks at me.
I see. Well, anyway, we're looking a way to get back to our own time.
Silver puts his hand under his chin.
Follow me. I think I might know someone who could help us.
He flutters away, and me and Shadow follow.
Is it Dr. Eggman again?
Oh,
We tried
God.
that once.
It's back
It
to the
didn't work.
It's me.
Meanwhile,
Haha.
Jim Carrey.
Sorry for the wait, Master Dialga.
Red Eyes came out of nowhere.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you talk to yourself.
It's totally fine. I do it all the time. Grr.
Dusk Noir looks at Dialga.
They got away. We was separated from the time travel. I need your help.
The red eyes glow brighter.
Grr.
Dusk Noir nods his head.
Very well, as you wish, Master.
Me
That
and
was a
Shadow
full
arrive somewhere,
conversation.
and we both see Grovile.
Oh my god. Shadow, it's Grovile.
Shadow stands beside me with a protected look on his face.
Alana, this Pokemon knows you.
I looked confused.
What? He knows me?
Grovile looks at me and nods.
That's right, Alana. I know you from before, but you won't remember me because of what time travel accident.
What?
My ears dropped.
But why are you trying to ruin Shadow's planet and stealing the time gears?
Grovile looks at me.
Are you joking me? I wasn't stealing the time gears, I was collecting them, and I'm not ruining Shadow's planet, I'm trying to save it.
Shadow looks angry at him.
Lear.
Yeah.
Silver stood in front of Shadow.
Wait, Shadow, he's telling the truth, I promise.
Shadow looks at Silver.
But how is that so?
I looked at Shadow.
Shadow, that doesn't matter now. What does matter is how we could get out of here.
Shadow looks at me.
Yeah, you got that right.
Grovile stands up.
Don't worry, we'll get back. All we need to do is find Celebi. She will take us back in the normal timeline.
I looked at Grovile.
Alright, then we should get going.
We walked off to find Selby. An hour has passed, and we walked for who knows how long.
Oh, good, she's
I
an
couldn't
hour
walk
older.
anymore.
We just
An
said.
hour.
Yeah.
I couldn't walk anymore, and so Shadow carried me the rest of the way, but I think we finally at the place.
The place.
Celebi, I'm here, I need your help.
A pink Pokemon floated down.
Excuse me. Hang on. You know what? I need to check something.
It's a shiny.
It's shiny. It's a shiny
Okay,
version. That's real.
I kind
That's
of
real.
figured,
This is in the
but...
game.
All right.
That's real
okay.
canonical Celebi.
All right. I apologize in advance. Hello, Grovile. Long time no see.
No.
Let me guess. Dusknoir managed to catch you and send you back here, right?
Grovile looks down.
Yes.
Celebi giggles.
I mean, don't worry. I'll send you right. No problem.
A voice came out of nowhere.
Stop right there.
We all looked behind, and Dusknoir floats near us.
Your road stops here.
Celebi looks angry.
Yeah, right. You won't win, Dusknoir. There will be hope for the future.
Dusknoir smiled.
We'll see about that.
There was a roar in the distance. Celebi, Silver, and Grovile looked shocked.
It's Primal Dialga.
Celebi and Silver stood in front of me, Shadow and Grovile.
We'll handle this, Grovile.
Silver nods.
And so will I.
Celebi clearly said we, but alright.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Celebi looks at me, Shadow, and Grovile.
Alana, Shadow, Grovile, bring hope to this planet. We're counting on you.
Celebi goes, and she transported me, Shadow, and Grovile back to the past.
No, they're back in their timeline.
Celebi looks at Dusknoir.
And as for you,
She looked angry.
I'll teach you a lesson.
Silver glows.
Let's do this, Celebi.
Celebi nods. The end.
What?
I hated every second of this.
And they all went back to their own timeline and aged 20 years before they did any further
romantic
interactions
activities.
that
I
were
wanna look
recorded
up
in a
Shadow the
fanfiction.
Hedgehog, the Broken Angel.
There was no closure to this at all.
There
Yeah.
really wasn't.
Well, I mean, it did get. They got back to their own timeline.
Yeah,
everything's gonna be
switched
fine
back
now.
to their other fan fiction.
Oh, it
They were
exists.
they were transported to their other
Oh,
fan
God,
fiction. They were transported to the other fan fiction.
Oh, it only has 4 chapters. Can we do this one like at another time?
Okay.
Yes.
If people want to
people want
tell us if
another
they
If you
one,
want
want more,
to hear the
yes.
sequel
there's
to
4
this
more
one,
chapters.
and maybe we'll do a sequel episode.
All right. Well,
I'm
this was
screaming
fun.
still.
Thank you everyone for participating. Thank
Oh
you
my
all of
God.
you for listening. I hope you enjoyed it.
I would say thank you for subjecting us to this, but I don't know. It would feel a little disingenuous.
probably.
I don't feel so great.
I mean, it's definitely still the best Sonic the Hedgehog crossover with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon that I've ever read. So, I think I could.
Yes.
You made that joke at the
I know.
beginning of
It's
the
like
podcast.
it's like a callback. Isn't that funny? It's hilarious. I know.
Yeah, this is nice.
Joe, do the housekeeping.
Okay, I will do the housekeeping because I am Podcast Joe. You want to know why I'm called Podcast Joe? It's because GameCola has other podcasts, like the GameCola podcast, also known as the GCPC, which happens every first Monday of the month, where we talk about video game news and discussion. You can check that out on our actual internet website, GameCola.net, where we post episodes of the podcast and other gaming news and discussion articles. We also have the RPG cast. Right now, you can listen to the Secret of Mana RPG cast, or the ones like Final Fantasy or Crystallis. If you want to find us on social media and get updates on things that we're doing, like when we're recording a new Hacks and Slash, or any live stream events that we're doing on our Twitch GameCola the Twitch GameCola, you can find us at Twitter and Facebook, and you can talk to our social media trash queen.
Hi, it's me.
I was supposed to let Anna say that part, but I forgot to do that, so then I let her say a thing.
Hey, it's me. What's up?
If you have fan fiction that you want to recommend that we read, there's some very specific criteria that I've posted on the Discord, because there's a very specific way to make this a fun thing to do and not a slog. We already had to work really hard to make this one happen. Yep. But you can check us out on Discord. If you go to the article on the GameCola.net website, you can find an invite link to our Discord channel where we talk about all sorts of fun things, and it's a very good time, and you should do it. Please. Am I forgetting? Oh, iTunes. Make sure you go to iTunes and find the podcast there, and that way you can subscribe and get episodes of the podcast told to you when they come out.
We do.
And you can rate us on iTunes and leave a review and make the number not 19 anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're looking for something more along the lines of video content, stuff you can watch, we also have a YouTube channel. That is GCDotNet. That's the letter G, the letter C, the word dot, and the word net. We've got all sorts of series from Mega Man to these Hacks and Slash videos available in video form, in case that's your preferred method of consuming content. And we've got all sorts of stuff. And Danganronpa, which is currently ongoing. And I'll get into that
ongoing.
later.
It's ongoing.
It's
Don't
ongoing.
worry about it.
Forgot.
Dang it, Rumpa.
Dang it, Ron Paul.
Is that it?
That's everything.
Yep, that's it.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining us. This was an adventure, and I hope you all had fun. So we'll see you on the next episode of Hacks and Slash. Yeah. Okay, bye.
Bye.
I have a question.
Yes.
Does every guy in this chat's name start with a J?
It's really funny.
Yeah, welcome to GameCola.
Hey, let's be fair. The
We're all
3
jacked
women
up.
in this chat have 4 total letters between their names.
Yeah, but we're all just J over here.
We're the J team.
We're the J team.
It's true. That's hilarious.
Diana, and Anna.
Oh my gosh. Diana is all of our names.
Yeah.
Plus herself. She's Dana,
Yeah.
Anna, and I.
Why is this a thing?
You guys are laughing so hard. I've been sitting on that joke for 5 years.
I was thinking about that all during work today.
It's
Like,
good,
I
though.
just remembered that. I was like, oh my god.
We haven't even started
Man.
the story yet.
Oh boy!
I'm
Make sure
already
that
almost
is.
in
You
the
guys have
recordings
been
again.
recording, right? Make sure that I want that. It doesn't have to
I
be
am
the end
keeping
scene.
that
I
in the
just want
recording.
that.
that,
I am
right?
keeping that in the recording.
Yes.
Okay, good. That may be
I
the
have
end
it.
bit.